How is everyone today? Are we good to continue? Are we good to start?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sure.
Excellent. This afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on how you think. This is the State of San Andreas versus, and I apologize if I spelled this wrong, sir, Maximion Duprel?
Close enough.
Close enough. All right. Well, I'm not good with names, so I apologize. And this is going to be Charlie Romeo 20220915-B, and presiding is going to be Deputy Chief Justice James Phillips, and to my right, I also have Justice Piper, and I believe it's now Noel Robinson. Okay, and also we have the clerk here today, Daniel Taylor. And if we could start by both sides introducing themselves, starting with the prosecution.
Of course. On behalf of the state today, we have Detective Peter Von Karma, myself, and next to me is Trooper Maverick Kyle, Senior Trooper Maverick Kyle, I believe.
Yes, Senior Trooper.
All right, and on the defense.
Nancy Constantino, representing Mr. Duprel.
Excellent. I'm going to start nice and simple. I'm going to see if the defense has any objections to any of the evidence on the docket today.
No, Your Honor.
All right, that's good. All right. And prosecution, I'm sorry, one moment. Prosecution, do you have any motions?
I have a motion just to get a ruling on this because I'm not going to sit here and waste everyone's time, especially because I know Nancy woke up quite early for this.
What do you mean by the motion then? What are you asking for?
I'm asking just for a ruling to be made because it's going to be just a matter of facts case where Nancy's going to say that isn't enough of a burden and the state's going to say that is enough of a burden.
It's all hearsay and substantial. It's all coincidental.
So, okay. Well, motion.
Yeah?
Okay. Do you have an objection to that motion, Councillor?
Well, no, like I said, it's all hearsay. It's all coincidental.
Okay.
Nothing lines up. There's nothing really showing a straightforward answer of if the person who took the call at that bank that day was Max Duprel.
States it in the witness statement.
Yeah, well, and there's multiple phone calls.
Right, well, we'll get to that. And also, defense, do you have any motions?
Motion for dismissal. Lack of evidence. Nothing here that indicates that it's Max at that bank.
Do you have a counter, State?
Yeah, it clearly states that the person that made the phone call at the bank in the witness statement of A4 was an off-duty officer. He called an off-duty officer while he was robbing a bank.
No, he did not. Your evidence even shows that the officer made the phone call.
When you pick up a phone call,
your cadet at the time made a phone call to what's known in his phone as Max Warrant Check.
When you pick up the phone for the tow line,
because he's a cadet, Max, of course, was messing with him by saying he was robbing a bank. How best do you mess with a cadet by just telling him you're doing something illegal? It's all coincidental.
Well, don't get me wrong, counselor, but your client's been robbing a bank every day for the past week. So I don't think that joke stands, as he has clearly done that countless times before. And countless times after.
Okay. It still doesn't prove that Max is the one that was at that bank. Anybody who receives a phone call while they're robbing a bank is going to say, I'm robbing a bank. Max definitely seems like the type of person that would make that joke anytime a cadet would call him. Didn't want to talk to him.
Okay.
Now, if my client's phone records was part of the evidence, we would see a timing at least and be able to line up the times. But there's nothing in this evidence that indicates that the phone call that Max received was received at the same time as the suspect at the bank received the call. To add, Your Honor, nothing in the witness statement indicates a time of when that call was made to Max.
If I had my officer right here, I would call him as a witness and have him testify that. However, Officer Smith is out of town.
Yes, fair enough. Okay. I'm just going to take a moment to rule on both of the motions, and we'll decide if we're continuing. So give me a few moments.
You want,
Okay, we can go.
yeah.
There will be a short recess while the justices deliberate on the motions.
We're fucked. He didn't give me much to work on when he handed me this.
I know.
Incidents.
He was brought
That's
in.
why you got charged all that.
He was brought in on a bank robbery,
Right. Okay.
and then the warrant was served on top of that.
Yeah, that's a little unclear on the argument.
The docket states 2 separate bank robberies on the argument.
Oh yeah, it's just the way it's worded.
And then it says that he was charged for the bank robbery and then prelimed on the warrant. At the bottom of the
Well,
argument.
if he was prelim for the warrant, it should be times 1 then.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because you're saying that he pled guilty to charges, so you already charged them. So why are you charging again?
Because both set of charges are what is bound by cell max in this case.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to be upholding the motion to dismiss today. This
I
isn't
told
your
you we're
fault.
fucked.
This isn't your fault, detective, but even you got to admit there isn't a lot here. Anyone could put the name Max in on their phone without subpoenaed phone records or anything. It's pretty hard to even prove that that's him to begin with.
And my client also says he makes a lot of phone calls between him to get warrant checks done. So they have a back and forth history on their phone too.
And to rob banks together, I guess.
Stop it, detective. But either way, obviously this would need more to step up. So yeah, that motion dismissed, approved. Case dismissed in favor of the defense. Thank you very much.
So
Okay, I found something good for us.
okay.
The charging
So what happens
department
with my
is
client
LSSD.
with the
Oh,
the
fuck
fines
yeah!
and whatnot? Does it just all stand as is?
Detective Von Karma.
That's my name, don't wear it out. What's up?
Yeah. What were when they were prelimed? What were they charged with? How much time and fine did they get?
Probably 45
30.
Okay.
45 and 30.
So if he's only really being charged times 1 for the one he was arrested for,
So that
If
would
he was
be
charged
3
45
months.
He gets 3 months.
extra.
Yeah.
So he did
gets
3 months extra, and then the fine is paid. 12.5k.
12 point. No.
I
yeah,
was
12.
charged.
The max
I was
for
charged
one
max time and fine for both.
yes.
Yeah.
But,
Oh my god, that is wrong math. I'm so fucking stupid.
So basically, the max time and fine for one times bank robbery, evading, and hostage taking will be 42 months and 17.5k. And
So you're going to be
that-
seeking $23,250 from the LSSD. Have fun.
Okay. Yeah. So it's 17.5k from because of the prelim, that was deducting the max of the charges you pled guilty
That's
to and the 3
That
months
sound
extra.
right?
Stand by on the
But wouldn't
What
it
does
be
your-
the
does
time
your bank
plus the
say
fine
that?
I already charged?
Hold on.
one moment,
Yeah, you
please.
did
Are
that
we
math.
sure on that, detective? I was just checking through his history. Which one are we looking at?
This
Because on the
is from
think this
September
should be-
15th.
Yeah. The
because there's
LD.
also the exact same set of charges on September the 13th. That's why I was clarifying.
No,
I
he just
think
robbed a
it
lot of
should be the
banks.
two. I think it should be the 2 times, so the total of 6
Oh
charges.
yeah, the
by
15th
Deputy
by
Ash.
Ash Egan. Yeah, so that would be the Los Santos Sheriff's Department, correct? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Really look at the MDT. Like, really look at the screen.
I can't right
What's
now
going on?
because of,
I think everyone's excited
Yes, you
about our
can.
MVPs.
Just think about, like, using it not
I
as
think
a
this is when we make a
but, like,
break for it.
I'm assuming
So,
I'd really
case
like-
dismissed.
don't have to pay anything.
guys, everyone,
Yeah,
everyone
we
pull
don't.
out. Everyone needs to pull out
Everyone
an
pull
NDT.
out. Excuse me,
Everyone,
Your Honor?
stop and listen. Everyone needs to look at the NDT really closely and notice it is Rick Bevington's profile with the furry picture.
Oh
Did
my
they really
God.
do that? That's
Pull it
so
out.
fucking
Pull it out. Pull out the
hysterical.
NDT. Pull out the NDT. Take a look.
It is. It's the.
That's so fucking funny.
God.
Oh my
That is my
god!
proudest.
Oh god.
That is my proudest
That is
moment. As a,
amazing.
That's
I don't-
Also, how many charges has Rick racked up? Fucking hell!
Oh, that's
all
just
they
made my
give him.
day. That's just made my day. Yeah,
I put
so
that.
you,
I put that
Counselor,
together.
you
I'm pretty
didn't-
happy with it.
the money
Oh,
back
they
for
got
the
a
fine
star
that was
now.
charged to
the
me.
counselor,
Nancy.
the counselor would need to approach the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department to get the refund of time and fine, which I am not able to calculate because my brain is
I'll work
not
on that,
working.
Your Honour. It's fine. Don't worry.
Excellent, thank you.
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
believe
Danny,
that's
let me
everything
know.
else.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad we could get that sorted nice and quick. Apologies for my lateness.